Hello, I'm Rachel Viggers, the Strategic Nurse Lead for the Staffordshire Training Hub and the Programme Director for the Staffordshire GPN Foundation School. The Staffordshire GPN Foundation School holds national significance in primary care. The school aims to raise the profile of GPNs and value their unique nursing role, providing comprehensive development and growth opportunities in primary care. The Staffordshire GPN Foundation School launched in 2023 to deliver a standardised training programme to address challenges faced by practices in the recruitment and retention of the GPN workforce, crucial to the delivery of effective, safe patient care. So prior to the school inception, the attrition rate of new general practice nurses in Staffordshire was as high as 47%, which was wasting resources, finance, and resulted in practices needing to find alternative solutions to general practice nursing. So now recruiting for cohort 3, we are pleased to share with you the results of an independent evaluation undertaken by the Queen's Nursing Institute, which has endorsed the Staffordshire GPN School as the benchmark for training new general practice nurses. The Foundation School is proving to be highly effective. On completion of Cohort 1, the school has an impressive 93% retention rate, and 7 months into Cohort 2, we have a 100% retention rate. We are developing a national culture for GPN training and education that helps address pressing workforce issues in general practice. We deliver a centralised recruitment and employment model, ensuring all onboarding processes, HR management, annual leave, payroll, occupational health, etc. are all covered. All of our trainees are on the same standard contract and terms and conditions that's equivalent to a Band 5 salary. It is a 12-month full-time fixed-term contract, and it's made up each week of 26 hours of clinical practice, a university day, and the GPN school session of 4 hours. And the offer of employment after the 12 months is optional for practices and PCNs. Our trainees undertake the fundamentals in general practice nursing, which is a fully funded university qualification, and the school delivers a structured and detailed curriculum that complements this based on the National Career Core Capability Framework and the RCGP competencies. Vaccination and immunisation, cytology and long-term conditions are all covered in the programme, and for Cohort 3 we will be developing the curriculum to ensure that it meets any criteria needed in the new additional roles requirements for GPNs. So this is an overview of what is included in our school sessions. There is significant support via the school team for supervisors, practices and the trainee GPNs. We focus on skills and knowledge development alongside resilience. A key focus has been to support workforce planning and the stabilisation of the workforce, which is not only a Staffordshire ICB priority and concern, but obviously also a national issue. The school delivers a detailed curriculum that focuses on putting theory into practice and supporting the day-to-day progress of the new GPNs. The sessions are interactive and include restorative clinical supervision with qualified professional nurse advocates, a bespoke leadership module, quality and outcomes frameworks, quality improvements and clinical case discussion with external speakers, and also some shared learning with the local GP training scheme to support multi-professional integration. We have continued to support the first cohort into their second year in practice as part of our local fellowship offer, which has supported retention and the establishment in their roles. Some have gone on to practices that previously were unable to recruit nurses, which demonstrates the wider impact of effective training and support, ensuring confident and competent GPNs.
Hi, I'm Zoe Lodder and I'm a newly qualified general practice nurse, lucky enough to have secured employment in my practice placement. I graduated from the first cohort of the GPN Foundation School after working in secondary care for several years. I feel that the transition into primary care would have been challenging, with the potential for inconsistencies in education and supervision without the support from the school. The programme on offer not only provided a safe and supportive work-based learning environment, but also ensured a standardised approach to my competency acquisition. The fact that it's also a paid training position enabled me to grab the opportunity that may have otherwise remained unavailable. The weekly protected learning time provided much needed space to complete my academic work and to strengthen my skills and knowledge. As part of my personal career progression plan, I've recently been lucky enough to have started my specialist practice in general practice nursing qualification, which incorporates the non-medical prescribing and health assessment modules. I feel supported and valued in my role, and I'm excited for the career opportunities ahead in primary care.
So, to give you a summary of the results of an independent evaluation undertaken by the Queen's Nursing Institute, the mixed methods evaluation was undertaken by experienced researchers Dr. Leslie Bailey and Professor Alison Leary. There were monthly pulse surveys to measure confidence and competence of the trainees and focus groups, in addition to stakeholder interviews with practice supervisors, practice managers, GPs, and the programme and university leads. The links are here for those who want to look in more detail. The school programme sets a gold standard for the education and practice for new general practice nurses. The school has standardised education and learning for new GPNs, whether they're newly qualified nurses or new to practice or career transition nurses. The evaluation demonstrated that within the school programme, GPNs feel more valued, respected and needed in their roles. Where practices often struggle to recruit, the evaluation demonstrates there are significantly large numbers of nurses who are enthusiastic to follow a career pathway in GP nursing. With over 70 applicants in each of the 3 cohorts so far, the school significantly impacts positive recruitment and retention of nursing staff and places value in our current established GPNs in supervisor and educator roles. GPNs make a positive contribution to the workforce, and the school embraces the need to change the culture of GPN training and education to meet the needs of our practices, PCNs and patient populations. This pathway enables new GPNs to become competent and confident in a shorter period of time than previous methods. We are strengthening the primary care workforce by creating a reliable pipeline of skilled GPNs. Stakeholders recognise the school as a really crucial programme. With impressive retention rates, practices value the extra support and guidance in training. We're clear that, as stated by the Queen's Nursing Institute, GP nursing is a patient safety critical profession and shouldn't be underestimated.
Hello, I'm Hayley Stevenson from Trent Vale Medical Practice, Stoke-on-Trent. Our practice took part in the first cohort of the Staffordshire GPN School. We are a proactive training practice for medical students and GP registrars, and we wanted to grow our nursing workforce. The school enabled our practice supervisors to be supported to develop the trainee to meet her competencies and pass the programme. The nurse has now moved on to another practice where she is establishing her role. We now have a second new GPN as part of cohort 2 who is an absolute asset to our nursing team. From a practice business point of view, it has been a learning curve to change the culture of the way we recruit and train our GPNs. Whilst paying a salary contribution for the trainees, it is cost effective, and the evaluation demonstrates the positive impact on GPN retention across Staffordshire. I took the opportunity to be involved in the first stage of the recruitment process with a group assessment day, and it has been really refreshing to see so many applicants who were motivated and enthusiastic about achieving a career in primary care nursing. We are really pleased with the impact this programme has had on our practice and excellent service delivery for patient care.
So we all recognise that a developed and well-functioning nursing team in primary care is essential for fostering multi-professional collaboration and supporting that wider clinical team. Therefore, we are seeking practices and PCNs to partner with us in planning for the future. We will be able to offer places for ours, GPNs, as well as our usual employment model. We will only recruit the number of nurses we have based on the practices, so we really can't do last-minute sign-ups in September. We want to recruit up to 25 nurses for Staffordshire and Stoke-on-Trent, and now's the time to take this opportunity. Our programme follows a robust recruitment process, with the group assessment day taking place on Friday the 11th of April before shortlisting to interviews. Nursing needs you, and you need nurses. GPNs have a positive impact on patient care, service delivery and the effective functioning of general practices. We have worked hard to secure a fantastic package for this year for practices and PCNs who sign up for this cohort. We recognise the financial challenges faced and the uncertainty of changes at national level. We've updated our support package to offer a significantly discounted salary contribution alongside a supervision grant for 2025. Centrally employed by the North Staffs GP Federation on behalf of PCNs and practices, you will pay only £2,450 per month, which is a total annual cost of £29,400, and that's actually been reduced down from just shy of £40,000. So that's a 25% reduction in costs to the practice. This supports those with minimal hours budget left, and also those practices who wish to join the programme themselves. This payment covers the 26 hours in clinical practice. Over the 12 months, the supervising practice will also receive £4,000 as a supervision grant, and if you commit by the 31st of March, you'll also receive an additional £1,000 golden handshake to be part of our programme. This amount of financial support towards workforce planning is unlikely to be on offer to this extent again. If you want more information, please contact me on the email here. I really hope that you take this opportunity to stabilise and develop your general practice nursing teams. Thank you.